And this is where we actually start to plan out what we're doing with ourselves. So you need to read everything, okay? Don't just skip through and go, yep, got it, yep, understand it, if you don't, okay? Read through it, make sure you're actually clicking any hyperlinks that they've got there. You've got 3 learning styles, okay? Basically, we're saying that we predominantly use one learning style over another learning style. Okay, so we've got visual learning, which is where you want to see things happening. You've got auditory learning, where you're more about hearing things happening. And then you've got kinesthetic learning, where it's, let me get out there and actually do it. Okay, so have a read through those and have a think for yourself about what type of learner you are. This is also going to help you out when we look at things later on in the year, and we're going to refer back to these types of learning. So you need to be on top of this. It'll also help you out with your study skills throughout the year. Okay, so you'll click through, and the action plan, you're basically making a plan for a particular job. Okay, so it means picking the top 3, going back to your job suggestions. So you can always go back to your job suggestions. It's just a quick click of the tab. Okay, and you can click on those things. It'll say what things are needed for this particular job. You can go across to that right-hand section where it's got all the information, and you can highlight where it says, you know, you must have a Year 12 qualification, but you also need a X score on your English exam. Okay, so it can tell you exactly what it is, but you copy, you paste it, and put it in. You go through all those different questions. It'll say what jobs aren't on the list that you wished were on the list, and you put those in as well. And it's hopefully you can identify why they weren't on there. Again, it's going back to job suggestions, writing in, searching for the jobs that you want to do, and then going through the motions of why isn't this job appropriate for me. So if you don't like the heat and you really want to be a welder, I've got to break it to you, but welding is about heat. All right, it's not just talking about the heat from the sun, it's talking about heat in general. Okay, make sure you upload your final thing. So you'll go to Report Center, and you'll click each of these tabs. So the interest guide, job suggestions, notepad, and action plan. That's going to generate a PDF for you once you click down here on generate PDF. Okay, and you can upload that to Compass. Don't just upload it as the original document, save it as your name, action plan. So I would save it as Tracy L, action plan. That way it's saved on Compass, you know it's up there in your learning task, under the Career Voyage learning task, and your teacher, when they download it, they can put it straight into your file, rather than opening up, every student in their class, opening it up, and saying, right, well, I'm not sure which one this is. So it's clearly labelled. It helps you guys out with your organisation as well. Okay, so once you've done that and your teacher's had a look through it and they're happy with it, then you need to print it out. And as I said earlier, you pop it straight into that display folder. Okay, but don't go printing off things when you don't need to. Make sure you get things checked off first. You might find that you've got a few blanks. In your action plan, you shouldn't be leaving anything as a nil or just a blank. Okay, it's about actually creating a possible future pathway for you. It's not to say that, you know, this person's going to go into interior design, but it means they've got a bit more of an idea as to what's going on and what they want to do with themselves. Okay, so it means picking subjects for next year, looking at vet courses, looking at TAFE courses, looking at uni courses, which uni I want to go to, are there any other qualifications I need? And going from there, maybe for your work experience. If you don't know what you're doing for your work experience, which I'm guessing there's a few of you, okay, this is perfect. It'll help you out, all right? And we've got a lot of resources up in my office where we can actually help you find different places that you can work with within our area, okay? So I'm gonna leave you to it. Good luck. You do need laptops. You can't be doing this all at home. We do need to see you doing it here at school. But as we've made very clear throughout the start of this year, is that laptops are a necessity, or iPads. You can't be on your phone for this. Those tick boxes are tiny, and we don't want you straining your eyes on that, okay? So make sure you do have a device, that you are doing it in class, and your teacher can see you doing it in class. If you don't have access to a device today, my suggestion is to maybe take down some notes. You might be able to go to a computer room, but I highly doubt it. But you are going to be behind, okay? So it's your job to catch up, going to Club 3-4 on Thursday, sticking around after school. It doesn't matter if it's a Thursday or a Tuesday, just sticking around and getting the job done, all right? This stuff does need to be done at school to be authenticated. You can't just do it all at home. Alrighty, if you've got any questions, feel free to email me. jump onto Compass. It's somewhere up there. But when you click on my name, it says email teacher and it'll come straight to my email. The other option is, if it relates specifically to Career Voyage, you can jump onto Compass, under the learning task, go to feedback, okay, instead of submission, go to feedback. And there's a little box on the right-hand side, I believe, and you can actually put in your conversation there and it'll go straight to my email, straight to your email, and I can get back to you. All right, so there's no if, buts, or maybes, or you weren't in your office, or whatever it might be, whatever hoo-ha excuse you might have, there's no excuse. All right, let's take responsibility for our learning. I haven't got any work experience forms in yet, so let's get those in as well. All righty, good luck. Time is yours. Don't waste it. Go. Anything to do with liking. So they've got don't minds, they know they've got strongly dislikes coming down here. Thanks for that, Abby, I really appreciate it.